MSC's new terminal is great. Literally drop off by an Uber in the parking lot area and then you straight into the terminal. Guys are waiting to take your bags for you. $5–10 to them. They sort that out. They'll join you in your cabin in about an hour and a half, they said. And yeah, we're nearly there. Morning. Apparently you can board whenever you want, actually. So we came early, our boarding time was 1, but we came at about 12. But the guy there just said you can actually come at any time, so that's quite a good tip if you want to get on early and make the most of the ship. Come before your boarding time. It's a cool place. There she is, the new ship. So you can do all your pre-checks before you get on and be what they call cruise ready. But if you're travelling with children, I don't think you can use these machines. So you do have to come in the sort of family line anyway, even if you are, in inverted commas, cruise ready. It's a very nice terminal. Very airy, no stress through security. In fact, the sign said you can't take liquids or cans or bottles, and it just let us through with all of those things, so it's a good job we didn't throw them away. What we've realised is it's a bit like first come first serve, a bit like a deli counter. You take a number for a boarding group and then they'll board you on that number, so if you do come here early, it looks like you get on early, so bit of a tip there, get early as you can. I think it started at 12, so we're only half an hour into boarding, but it's getting busy. So there's 2 gangplanks to get on. We've been sent to the far one, which is a little frustrating because our room is actually towards the back of the ship. We went for midship because we tend to get seasick. Obviously not on ships like this, but you know, on smaller ships. So to play it safe, you are better off in the middle of the ship and higher up if you can. So we've gone as high as we can afford and as far towards the middle. Very impressed with the terminal. Much better organisation than our last MSC cruise. It's quite slick actually, so yeah, it's all good so far. So we are actually next to Icon of the Seas, the Royal Caribbean ship, which is the largest in the world. It is huge. It does make even the MSC World America, which is MSC's largest ship, along with its sister ship, World Europa, look not small, but certainly you can see it's another level up. Bit of a queue forming by the looks of it. It's a shame they don't announce you like on the Disney ships. It's quite a nice touch that they have on the Disney vessels. But yeah, this ship is huge. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're actually playing the Titanic music, which is a bit of a bad omen. Oh well, she looks unsinkable to me. So we made it on. We actually boarded on deck 6. So we've been directed up one deck upstairs with a bag, but c'est la vie. And we need to find our assembly station, which is J, which I think is at the other end of the ship. But at least we get to see this beautiful promenade area, which is something else, to be honest. I mean, it's hard to believe that you're on a cruise ship. It's very, very nice. It's definitely MSC style with the mirrored surfaces and the sort of brown wood sides and sort of art deco, or artwork I should say, and staircases and a bit of glitz, but it's got a modern, nice kind of, I don't know, it's just more modern than the MSC Seascape which we went on, which was a bit too glitzy. It was a bit more Swarovski crystals everywhere and a bit much for me, but this is this looks a bit more classy. Oh, spoke too soon. There's a big crystal chandelier. This is new for sort of MSC as well. The Royal Caribbean style sort of small eateries dotted around. I think on the Seascape that we were on, there was some nice dining restaurants and then buffets. I don't think there was a huge amount of small included sort of pizza areas or taco areas and things like that, so pinched a bit of that from maybe, well, I guess, yeah, Royal Caribbean, but also Disney. Disney was very good at that. On the Wish, there's the areas where you can get ribs and things, so I'm hoping it's got more of that kind of thing as well. But yeah, this is very nice, very, very nice. Get a good view from here. It's vast as well. It just feels big when you're on. So I'm not sure the kids are allowed through here in the normal circumstances, but during boarding, I think cards are off the table, so no pun intended, but this is the casino area. Pretty big, much bigger than the last ship we were on, and good fun. If you obviously traveling with kids, it's a no-go really, but we managed to get a night off and leave the children with our partners, and yeah, we had a good night in the casino. So as long as you know and set a limit and don't drink too much, yeah, it's all good fun. Don't endorse gambling, of course. Normal service resumed with MSC. It's descended into chaos pretty quick. We were told to come up a deck, obviously with our bags. For J, we got to H, and then I, and then look at this. Somehow we ended up at K. So it turns out J is actually downstairs. So I'm getting a workout at least. This is classic MSC. No one has a clue what's going on. We've been sent to J. J's not there today. So we were told to scan at another place, which was I. And that's not right, so go to K. So we're going back upstairs with our bags to try and find K. It's fun. Back through the casino. You got to see it twice. We were just commenting then, everyone's super friendly, really trying to be helpful. They just don't have a clue what they're doing. And I guess it's a new ship, so you can kind of forgive them for that, but to send you to sort of assembly station that doesn't exist, it's a bit of a schoolboy error for such a massive cruise company. You know, you would have thought that would have been ironed out. But anyway, first voyage, these things happen. It's not going to ruin our day. So we're going to scan here. Okay, we're all done now. Panic over. We're going to go to our cabin, chuck our stuff in, and then on deck 18 and 19 is the buffet, so we're going to go and grab some food. I think that's the midst of chaos. So up the stairs again. We just bumped into a really friendly staff member who booked us into the specialty restaurant, so we've booked the teppanyaki for now. We might do some others, but we loved that on the last cruise that we did with MSC, so we just happened to bump into him, and he had some booking forms, so we managed to get it booked, which is great. We've done it for a sea day, which is generally the best day to do a specialty dining, because it just breaks the day up a little bit. This is a first for us on a cruise ship, having this outdoor area. I know it's quite common on the Royal Caribbean. Hi! On the Royal Caribbean ships, but we've not sort of encountered anything like this before, so this is absolutely epic. I mean, we didn't book one of these rooms because we wanted a sea view, but I can see the appeal. It's nice, yeah. It's a nice little view into these restaurants, and obviously the slide looks cool. Gotta have a go with that. But yeah, this is incredible. The Greek restaurant looks really nice. We were going to book that as well, but actually there's a little grab and go window. It's like $5 or $8 for some sort of pitters and things like that, so probably just do that instead. It is $55 per meal per specialty dining, so but yeah, I just noticed they had a deal where if you get two, I think you get it for $99, so obviously save $11. Wow, look at this. On our bite, this slide looks so cool. Definitely gonna go on that. And then we've got a fantastic view of Miami off the back. I'm really looking forward to when we get sailing and viewing it from here. It's quite a unique experience. These places look really cool. Thinking about these rooms, I wonder how noisy it is at night. At least with the room that we're in with the balcony with the veranda, you just got the sound of the ocean and maybe some slight neighbour noise, but yeah, I wonder how noisy, how late the music goes on till, whether it disturbs you. Oh, it's a beautiful day in Miami, absolutely stunning. Can't really obviously tell through the camera, but it's warm, really warm. I think we're all a bit blown away by this. This is very, very different to the ships we've been on in the past. Obviously the Wish a lot smaller than this, and then the other MSC in terms of style is similar, but not on this scale. Out on the promenade you've got this sort of American sports bar called All Stars Sports Bar. You've got the Sweet Temptations and then the ice cream parlour. Promenade Bites, which seems to be serving popcorn at the moment. Maybe it does other things, I think hot dogs and things. Paxos, which is the Greek restaurant, and the quick serve, as I mentioned earlier. This is Jaw Drop, the slide, and then we've got some shops as well, some the Amiga shop, and then some jewellery shops, and yeah, a little coffee shop at the end, which I think is the sort of boutique coffee shop which we are going to try, so I will vlog that. But look at that. Kids happy. Popcorn's free as well, which is a nice touch. In fact, everything from that little place. Jamaican patties, which are chicken or beef, hot dogs and pulled pork sliders are all included. Oh, and these lifts look pretty epic. Hello. This is deck 18. Some really nice beds and small pools. We are looking for 12. That elevator that we just took from the promenade only did sort of 16, 18, 20. So, yep, it's all about. Oh, here's the buffet, as if by magic. So there's, looks like there's tacos, rotisserie. Oh, nice chicken. Burgers, hot dogs. Okay. Chips. This is the kids section. This is very similar to the MSC Seascape, but just on a bigger scale. So there's pizza, ample seating area. I'm anticipating this being absolutely crazy, particularly on sea days. But that's cruising, I suppose. That's how it always is. This looks like it's bread and hams and cheeses, salamis. We've got fried pork chop, pasta station, ice cream and coffee. I remember the coffee being actually quite good. Oh, they've got Coke stations if you've got the drinks package. If not, I think they just dispense water. Salads, vegetables, lentils, some fruit. Repeat of the last station with hams and cheeses. Sauces, crisps. Nice touch, nice European touch. Oh wow, now we're talking. Fried chicken, chicken dumplings, and this looks incredible. Salads, pasta salads, puddings, cake, cookies. Yeah, we're not going to go hungry, that's for sure. Another coffee station and juice station, so apple juice and things is included. Hello, hi! And then nice outdoor area to be seated around the pool, which looks nice as well. Usual stage, and then the buffet continues outside as well. There's some takeaway bits, so takeaway fries and hot dogs. This looks really cool. Wow, the scale of this thing's massive. We've got a bar here, Mar Azul bar, and then I like this stadium style seating so everyone gets a nice view of the pool and a bit of sun. It looks like we've got a solarium coming up maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, indoor solarium. Well, retractable roof, so guess if it's raining they can put that on and keep it nice and warm. Pool looks great. One issue we had on the last MSC cruise was by day 3 or 2 even, the pool's got a bit scummy. It got a bit of a film on. Something that is avoided on the Disney cruises because they clean every, I think it was every 15 minutes, might have been 20 minutes, so it closes for just a few minutes while they clean the pool, and that just keeps it crystal clear all cruise. Whereas MSC, I don't think did that. Maybe they cleaned at the end of the day, maybe they didn't, I don't know. It seemed to be covered in sun cream and the rest. So we've made it to 12. We just need to decide which side we're on. So all the decks are named. So we're on Los Angeles. I think there's Nassau, and they're all the famous ports. Miami. So yeah, it's quite an easy way of remembering that we're on Los Angeles. The problem with these carpets, as nice as they are, trying to drag a bag's difficult. Oh gosh. It's certainly a big ship. We're nearly there though.
That's us.
Hooray! We found it. It's actually very straightforward. It's just big. Come on then, let's see what it's like.
Card.
So your cards are on the door. Similar with every other cruise.
Mummy, it went green.
So here's the room that we've gone for. It's pretty much carbon copy of the one that we had on the MSC Seascape. So I guess they use the same design. There's just a lot more of them. Gotta have a balcony. Look at this. So mini fridge, glasses, mirror, bunk beds for the kids. So the kids go in bunk beds. And then quite a large bed with charging ports either side. And then bathroom, single bathroom. Disney's obviously a double bathroom separate to toilet, but yeah, pretty good size. Got everything you need. Home for 7. So rather than a muster station, you just watch your video in your stateroom, which is pretty good. You just find it on your telly, or you can watch it on the app on your phone as well. This screen's really cool. I think they're on every floor, or there's multiples on every floor. You literally scan your card here, and then you can book your excursions, your drinks packages, and then we've just booked a show for this evening. So you reserve your seating, which is much better than other ships we've been on where you just kind of turn up and it's a free-for-all. So just got to remember to do it every day. Okay, time to eat. There is one more job. We do need to get the kids wristbands, but I think we're going to eat first. So you got wash stations as soon as you come in, which is great. And then this is some view for a buffet lunch. Sorry about the rather annoying alarm going off, but just thought I'd show you what's on offer. Standard Frelly, cucumber chips and pizza. Nala's got an eclectic mix. I've gone a bit random. I've had nothing but theme park food for a few days, so some protein and healthy carbs is the way forward, I think. And then this is a nice outdoor seating area with that is an annoying alarm, sorry about that. Up there is the water park we're going to explore. Well, lunch was absolutely delicious, a little bit chaotic as it normally is on the first day of a cruise, well any day of a cruise, but particularly on the first day. And we just come up to deck 20, which is where the jaw drop shark slide is, and then this stunning view of the Port of Miami, and then some other fun stuff. So got the Ocean Cay Lighthouse mock-up, which is a slide, I think. Got the rope and zip wire, and then the water park up on deck 22, I think that is. But yeah, this is really cool for kids. To keep them busy. We've got 3 sea days on this cruise, so it's a good job. We've got plenty to be entertaining the kids with. And here's Cliffhanger. This is the slide that hangs off the side of the ship. So Cliffhanger, which is the swing off the side of the ship, is only $5. Everything else is free, so all the adventure park, the water slides, even jaw drop, the shark slide is completely free. You do just need to sign a waiver for the kids, and that's what that big queue there is for. So we are not going to queue in that. We're going to come back later and hopefully that chaos will have died down. We're going to do a little explore of the ship. Got more food here. This is the harbour bar and bites, so fully stocked bar, and I think you pay for the food in that one. I'm not certain. We'll have a look later. Perhaps not actually. It looks like it's fries and things. What else have we got here? So this is deck 20. So all the fun is on deck 20. There is a handy sign with all the heights that you need to be and the ages that you need to be on certain things. So the VR headset slide I think is 12 years old and a certain height, and then the drop one as well, which is the water slide where the floor drops beneath you, the sort of death slide. I think that's 12 as well. So we may not be able to do that. So deck 20 also has the gym on the inside. So on the outside is all the fun activity stuff. On the inside of the ship, so coming through the doors, you've got the gym, and then in the centre you've got this sportsplex, which looks pretty cool. So looks like there's a game of basketball going on. There's a bar, which is pretty nice actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah, nice bar, and some courts. So this is the same surface that the bumper cars go on, the Dodgems. So we'll definitely give that a go. And then up to deck 21 is the Lego zone, which looks. So it looks like it's a little area to play with Lego, which is nice for sea days. So the swing's going, the climbing's going. It's all happening on day one. So over the other side, you've got this water park. So the slides come out here. This is deck 20, and I think you must collect a ring from here as well. So yeah, you must collect your ring from here. I presume you take it up those steps. There's a little splash pool in there as well, which is cool. There's people already on the slides. Cool. So there's a decent little splash pool there. It's good size. It's quite deep as well, considering it's a sort of kids cruise ship pool. There's the slides, and then we're up again. I think this is deck 24, 22. Yeah, getting high. Great view of the activity centre here. Swing and the walkways and the zip line. It's the dry slide, and then obviously the water slides, which load here. It's the giant funnels. No Disney tunes this time, just standard foghorn. And lovely view of beautiful Miami. It's just getting bigger and bigger, that city, every time we come, and most of it is a building site still, so God knows what it's going to be like in a year's time. Just high rise after high rise. So one floor down from the outdoor activities, you've got deck 19, you've got the Formula 1 simulator, the arcade, Hall of Games it's called, so you've got all the arcade, grabber machines, bikes. So plenty to do on any potentially rainy days if you're cruising in Europe or the Caribbean on a rainy day. I presume this is similar to World Europa. So a bit further down you've got the Formula 1 simulator, which we did on a previous cruise, which to be honest, it was a bit sensitive. It wasn't, we weren't particularly good, so I don't think we got the most out of it. You've got to be quite good at driving to actually get anything out of it, I think. So maybe one to skip. We're going to head down now to deck 8. We're going to try and find the glass elevators to get a nice view, and then get some candy floss on deck 8 on the promenade. So the main pool area is very busy already. Everyone in holiday spirits already, so bars booming. And yeah, the Perla bar's got some nice ice cream by the looks of it. You're after a decent ice cream around the pool. So a bit of a fail on the candy floss, the machine isn't working, so Still some teething problems on a brand new ship, which again, you've got to forgive them for that. So we are heading into Sweet Temptations for something else. Looks pretty cool in here. Hi, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. So the friendly staff just explained that you can build your own magnums over there, and milkshakes and donuts. And here you've got beautiful Italian ice cream, and then a selection of chocolates, frozen yogurt with all the toppings, wash stations, which is good. Here's the prices. So frozen yogurt is $3.50 for a small and $6 for a large. And then I'll check out the other prices over here. And then you've got jellies and Haribo style sweets here, and M&Ms. So at the back have crepes and waffles, and then this really nice air conditioned seating area with these huge views, and then looks like some outdoor seating as well. So yeah, nice little spot. So next stop is the Coffee Emporium to see if they do a matcha. I'm heavily on coffee, but my wife isn't. She's on matchas. So they've got Cafe Forest, Colombian, Brazilian, espresso with a sweet taste, Terra, Indian, Brazil, Alteco. So there's the menu. No matches. Oh no, never mind. First world problems, eh? So we are going to find somewhere to sit because it will be the sail away party soon. We want to try and get a good spot for that. So just a little tip: if you are a buffet diner, go up to 19. Don't use 18; it's chaotic. 19 is much more civilized, lots more space. I mean, it has died down, to be fair. So who knows at peak times, but certainly seems a lot nicer. The chairs look nicer. Seems like a much more relaxing experience than we had. Kids happy with their ice cream. We're happy with our drinks. Great location for the sail away. I don't know if you can hear me. It's pretty loud here, but this is where the sail away party is. So we based ourselves here. Just waiting for that now.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Let's go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back on deck 20. We're just waiting in the queue to sign the waiver so the kids can do all the activities. There's still a queue. There goes Icon of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship. I've actually just met Fane and Laura from Travel Spree. I do follow them. I do know the name. I can't quite remember which one it is. But I did ask him for a selfie, so I'll insert that after this amazing ship has gone by. I would say the MSC ship is a kind of classy version of that, if you like. So this is like, it's not tacky, but it's like wild and, you know, bright colours. And this is like a more, feels more sort of sophisticated, although it's got the same frill stuff on. Maybe not as big slides as that, to be fair, but it just does it in a bit more of a understated way, but still cool. But yeah, I do like the Royal Caribbean ships. They do look like good fun. That is an absolute monster. So we've got our waivers done, so everyone's got a wristband so they know which slides you can and can't go on. Look at that. It's insane. So we've just watched the first part of the sail away. We're still going, obviously. But hello. Sorry. Pretty cool to see such a massive ship sail away from Miami for the first time. I thought there might be more of it to do, more fireworks, or I've seen other ships like the Icon of the Seas, and I think they did fireworks. Although fireworks don't work in the day, still I thought they may have done something, but nothing. But it's still a spectacle, and it's still great to be on board for the first time. We were just saying, I think everyone was waiting for something to kind of happen, but other than the sail away, which was amazing, there was no kind of fanfare or anything, and it was late, which is kind of typical of MSC, but there's obviously a reason for it. Maybe there was traffic, or they were waiting for clearance, or maybe someone hadn't done their muster drill, who knows. But the sail away party was late as well. Not that it matters, everyone's on holiday, no one really cares, but it's just interesting that, you know, on a Disney ship it is literally clockwork. So there's some pretty cool little eateries here. There's a gin project, it's like a little speakeasy gin bar, and then there's a sort of protein, there's like a protein shake juice bar over there called Zest. I think a protein shake is $11, which sounds a bit steep, but actually they look really nice. It's like mango and lots of different flavours. This is really cool. It's so pretty. We're just heading to one of the jewellers, because when we first came on the ship they gave us a little flyer that said we get a free gift or a little prize, promise the kids something, so we thought we'd check it out. Very nice shops with some nice watches. This is all very nice as well. Very nice styling in this part of the ship. It's nice and cool as well. It is rather hot on deck when you're waiting for the sail away, so it's nice to come in somewhere air conditioned. This is the steak restaurant. Is it Butcher's Cut? Yes, Butcher's Cut. And then Hola Tacos and Canteen is Mexican, so it looks nice. Then on this floor we have the Loft, which has got live music going on, and then Italy, which is the Italian restaurant, obviously, which does look rather nice actually. I had a quick look at the menu. It is just pastas, but obviously they're going to be nice pastas. And then Elixir is a mixology bar, so some rather nice cocktails in there as well. So yeah, these are really nice parts of the ship here. Let's go and see what these free prizes are. Fine jewellery, obviously, to tempt you in to buy something, which won't be happening.
Sounds good?
This guy's doing his best sales pitch. He's actually very good. It's quite funny. This is the MSC excursions desk, so book all your excursions for the 2-3 port days. So Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata, Puerto Rico, and MSC's private island Ocean Cay. We haven't booked anything this time. We did pretty much every day. We did an excursion when we were on land on the last one, but This time we've decided just to do our own thing, taxis and exploring, and the weather doesn't look too great in the forecast, so it may be that we stay on the ship.
So I want you to dig inside this game, just find your perfect piece, because
There we go, a little bit of fanfare.
I feel so loved. People are spraying things for me.
So we've actually come back into Miami. We've done a complete turn here, and then we're heading back out the way we came. It's because the ship was too big to turn around where we docked at the port.
Bride going up.
Oh yeah, there's a wedding boat as well. That's nice. I do like that fountain, that's really cool.
Oh, maybe he's doing it for the wedding.
Bye bye Miami.
It's gorgeous.
See you in 7 days. Hello open ocean. We're worried about being late for dinner. We didn't need to worry. That's the queue. So here's the menu. So, I'll be going for the shrimp cocktail and the slow roasted prime rib. Ooh, or the New York strip steak. Not sure. No pudding for me. There is steakhouse selections as well. They're $19.99 each. Additional surcharge. We've got a great little spot in the corner, doing the whole of the restaurant. Starters have arrived. It has taken a while. It's the first night, so we're not judging. But yeah, it took a while to be served. It took a while to arrive, but it's here now. We're going to go for the rib, prime rib. Ellie went for the children's chicken and chips. The New York strip and the Adams lasagna. Looks good. So we finished dinner. It was actually delicious. Service was very slow, but they did apologise. They said it's the first night, and they've assured us it will improve. We weren't that bothered. We were having a nice time playing games and chatting anyway, so it made no difference to us. And when the food arrived, it was really nice. So we had a nice evening. We're just having a look at this chocolate shop now, which looks pretty cool. In this sort of foyer area with all the shops, alcohol, perfumes, sunglasses, photographs tonight by the looks of it, and then future cruises. So if you want to book on the actual cruise, you get a discount on your next cruise. We booked this way in advance, about 12 months in advance, so we got £50 on board credit, and we're now gold status with MSC, even though this is only our second cruise. I don't know how we've managed it, but we must have got some extra points, so we've got some nice perks, discounts and free massages and things, so it's worth joining the MSC Voyager Club, even if you're only booking one cruise.
What's that?
I don't know, Miami Nights? Is it a nightclub? There's a bar, so I guess so, and a stage. Pretty cool.
And they are.
So in the Luna Park Arena, that Miami Nights was a party, a show, you know, kind of party thing that you can go ahead to and enjoy. This place looks pretty cool. It's pizzas and burgers, and this is included, so there's no additional charge here. So it's got various stations with different bits in. So yeah, this is a nicer option compared to the buffet, I would say. Tea and coffee as well available, which is always welcome. I think this is the speakeasy where you dial the number and it lets you into the bar. It looks really cool. Obviously we can't go in with the kids, but we'll watch these people do it. Speakeasy. So on this floor we've got the sushi bar, the restaurant I should say. And then I don't know, to be honest, where the teppanyaki is that we've booked. Perhaps it's around the back there, but we'll find out. Not tomorrow, but the next day? No, day after that. So day at sea. So we'll find out where the teppanyaki is then, and we'll obviously film that as well. excited to see this at night. Wow, looks cool. So every night, I think twice a night, these sort of lights do a palm tree show. Dinner was quite slow tonight, so we did miss it tonight, but we will try and catch it maybe later on or tomorrow.